Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome to your Congruency Quickie with me, Susan Lazar Hart, your Congruency laser coaching advocate. Because if you're not living congruent life, well, then who's advocating for you and who's advocating for the life that you live? Because it's just a choice, right? Today, we're all about being present. That's our theme this month on Congruent Quickies. And one of the things that I wanted to do was just read a little bit from this book I actually pop into every day, the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And I was asking myself about when is it that we stop honoring our word to us. Honoring your word has to do with stepping into your knowing of what's true for you. And I love this quote. Despite all consequences, there's an inevitable honoring of what is true. And at this deep level of inner voice, it is not a summoning of will, but a following of true knowing. And to me, that's the whole thing about being present. Are you willing to honor what you truly know that works for you, that creates for you? You know, when we say, oh, I'm going to be doing something, or I'll do this for you, or I've got to get this done. Are you matching it with a knowing of what will create greater? Or are you creating it for someone else? Are you living for someone else? Have you put your true knowing about what's true for you and the courage it takes to be your advocate of what is true for you? Have you put that aside? So tap in. Tap into this one, right? I just finished talking with a client and the whole conversation was about advocacy, about standing up for yourself, about knowing what's true for you and saying, this is what works for me and this doesn't work for me. Again, it takes really, really true courage to be totally present with you, your honoring of you, of your word, and honoring of what you know is true for you. And then saying it out loud, this actually is what works for me, and this isn't what works for me. And coming from that place of knowing, not aggression, not resistance, not reaction, just like being in you, totally present, being present, and advocating by your presence. Simply by being you and the presence of you. That in itself is self-advocacy. So, something to think about today. Are you your best advocator? I don't know if there's such a word, but I'm using it like that. Right? That's your home play for this week. Ask yourself, so am I stepping into my true knowing here? Am I advocating for what I truly know to be real and true for me? Because you're the only one that will advocate for you. Right? Like you gotta get that. Thinking that something's fair or not fair, thinking that somebody's gonna come in and save the day for you, thinking that waiting for somebody to validate you, that has nothing to do, that's fantasy. That has nothing to do with creating your reality and being totally present in everything you be and do. So, that's our quickie for today. Are you willing to advocate for you? And what does that look like? You know what? Come on in, pop in your comments. How is this reaching you? Is it stirring something up within you? Is this something that you're like, wow, Susan, I actually need to know more about this? Reach out to me, private message me, let's get on a call, let's see what we can create together. And come on over to Congruent Living for Seekers and Creatives. That's our Facebook group. Pop your comments in there. #replay if you're watching this on the replay. I check in every day. I adore you. Thank you so much. You, the courage to be you are your best advocate. You are your only advocate, right? So tap into your inner knowing. This works for me. This doesn't work for me. Kind of the easiest ways to begin to be your self-advocate today. Again, I can't wait to hear the comments on this one. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader that you came here to be, because the world needs more of you and that special sauce that only you have. Right? I wonder what we can do together, to be present together, to change what isn't working into something far greater. Bye-bye. See you over at Congruent Living, our Facebook for creatives and seekers. If that's you, that's the place to be. Bye-bye.